If one of us uses more than one mail address and getting started in this, does one address continue to send your name and the other for the foundation material only? I'm thinking I'm misunderstanding your question, Veronica. If there's a couple of videos I've done that really explain what I'm going to try to explain in 30 seconds right now. And if you need more than this 30 seconds, reach out to Rob and we'll get you a copy of the video. You don't want to use the registered organization name and receive mail. A warrant or an indictment always is, I saw such and such person checking personal mail at such and such address. I went down to the United States Post Office. The United States Postmaster says such and such person receives personal mail at such and such address. Then I went to the DMV, such and such person has 2 motor vehicles registered into their name at that address. So I'm thinking to myself, wow, it's all zip code. It's everything above the land. The zip code falls into the jurisdiction of the Washington, D.C., which is the exclusive jurisdiction of the United States, 9 USC 307H. So when you're contracting personally, 3 contract rule, that's why they mentioned 3 things to get a warrant, an indictment, or whatever. And this is why we do it. I'm not saying you're a bad girl or I'm a bad guy and I need to protect myself. I don't commit crimes, period. But I'm looking at the big elements, the forced anything down the road, the forced kidnappings. I'm looking at a repeat of the 40s coming into this country. Now, I don't want to speak that over anybody, but that is why we're doing what we're doing. It's not to deal with tickets. It's not to deal with law enforcement on the side of the road and fight them. It's not to try to educate the local law enforcement officials with 14 hours of our time and paperwork. That's not what we're here for. We're here to become free and to wait if ever anything bad were to happen to us, to our children, or what have you. So just stop receiving personal mail, period. Now, there's all kinds of ways to accomplish that, and still pull out of their jurisdiction. This is the one thing that takes a little more time than everything else, because you're noticing people, you're correcting their records, you're changing them in their records, and you're generally changing address and making everything go in care of the name of the foundation. I hope that helps.